The paranoia is beyond me. It's beyond me. Because these people really are like out here truly believing that they are doing something, and they're repeating messages over and over and over and over and over again. They're repeating messages over and over and over and over and over again. Here, let me tell you what they're actually saying. Okay? Let me tell you what they're actually saying and why I have to stay up at night hearing them, and why I can't even see my dreams because their words are always fucking popping up and I have to translate them to even understand what the fuck's going on in my reality, because they just want me fucking manifesting things for them in their reality. And this person's gonna actually know. Actually know. Every single thing that you thought you were gonna do to be able to, this person is gonna be able to actually see. The thing is that this person has always been me. Every time you're reading a person, it's always me, because you're looking for the Empress always. You know why? Because you're trying to find yourself in the Empress, and that's not where you're gonna find the fucking Empress. And that's what pisses me off. And because I'm pissed off, they want to now make moves on my madness. Do you see how fucking annoying this is? Do you see? Every time. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it up there. I'll keep it for you. For you guys. Yeah. All that hell that you wanted me to live through, all that hell that y'all wanted me to have, trust me, it'll come. It'll be right here for you. Because that's what you want. And so when everybody else is having fun and everybody else is having their good time, and we're all having weddings and festivals and celebrations, and we see you in the homeless in the streets, and we see you there dying and rotting, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go, hi, I remember you, bye. That's what's going to happen. And you see, the funny part about it is that you really think that, I wasn't protecting you, or I wasn't doing this, or I wasn't. Actually, nobody asked you to go ahead and start doing what was that? No, really, what was that? Virgo energy? What was that? What was that communication about? About me being happy. So I'm wondering, what is up with me being happy? That's such an issue with y'all. I really don't fucking get it. And that's what's really, that's what's really getting me. Right? Right? No, that's not what was getting me. What was getting me was that nobody was talking about Jesus Christ when I was there. Nobody was telling me about what the fuck was really happening. Nobody was actually doing research on who the fuck my brother is, and who the fuck I'm supposed to be, and what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Nobody gave a fuck about that. No, y'all wanted to know who I was going to marry, who I was going to fuck, who I was going to sleep with. What the fuck? Y'all did not give a fuck about what the fuck the mission was, or purpose. She says purpose. She says just to piss me off. No, that's why you're not getting out, and that's the whole point. So cry about it. Cry about it. How about you fill up those cups that we already gave you? Cry about it. Because this shit right here, this third party bullshit trying to constantly come in and make it a situation that I don't even understand it, because that's not even what the fucking card means. But y'all wanted it so bad. Got so many cards. Wasted everybody's time and energy and money. And for what? For what? To have your card sit upright? My bitch? The fuck? Yeah, exactly. You see what happens? And that's why you're not getting out. And you thought that I was just going to be handing people, here's some money, or worse, I'm not gonna give you. No, actually, what money? Tall. What family? Tall. What union? Tall. What love? Oh, tall. Cause it's not with you. Right? It's not with any of y'all. It's not with any of y'all. It's not, right? It's with me, isn't it? It's with me, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's with me, right? Ta. So who am I sharing with that with? God, right? Okay, so why are you jealous? Why are you mad? Why are you stressed? Why are you pressed? Why are you out of this world? Why are you mad? For real? Why are you actually pissed off? Why are you not actually just speaking on what the fuck really happened? Why don't you just actually come up there and say, hey, you know what, this is what happened. Oh, it's too hard. But me being homeless and being all that shit. Because y'all want to retell my story, but what's actually gonna happen is that y'all will never have a story to tell. I like them apples, right? You guys want so many stories. You want to tell all your stories. So now you don't have now where are all the stories? Oh. We can't even learn from them either. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? But it was supposed to be a fated event, right? No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be fated. It wasn't supposed to be destined. And it wasn't on purpose either. It wasn't. No, it really was not. There was no purpose behind it. There was no intention behind it. That was the issue from the beginning, but nobody wanted to hear me. No, everybody wanted to go in whatever direction except north. Can you imagine? Everybody wanted to go in all these directions except for north. And the only people who listened had already been gone. So I was like, okay, so I'm the last person. So what's the issue? You don't want me to be the first, you don't want me to be the last, but you can't choose either. That doesn't make sense because I'm both. But I'm both. Right? And that's the part that you guys couldn't handle. You couldn't handle it. Jesus Christ is the Alpha and the Omega. I am the first and the last. That's it. The first shall always be the last, and that's it. It was done. It's been written. It really has been written. But they didn't want to listen. Nobody wanted to care. People were just saying things just to be able to turn people against me, make me confused, not know who to listen to, what's going on, who, where, what. Just to come find out that they were telling people that they were my family members, Abby, just to be able to confuse my ancestors. But my ancestors were the ones guiding me the whole time. What? So they're trying to claim my ancestors are against your ancestors. Whoa. If y'all were doing generational karmic shit, like doing voodoo, spell work, and witchcraft, and black magic, and doing all that shit, and that's on your family, then how come my blood, which is supposedly supposed to be the same as yours, is different? Why is it that I did something different? Why is it that I actually just focused on myself? Why is it that I actually focused on thyself? Why is it that I just focused on the truth? Why is it that I just focused on the Christ? Why is it that I just focused on the energy? I don't know why these people think I'm afraid of anything. I don't get it. Just to be able to say that I'm sociopathic or something, like, is calling me a genius that hard? Is it that hard to call me a genius? Because you assume that I'm gonna be able to take some sort of pride in it? Like, if you're already assuming that I'm gonna take some pride in it, then how would I been able to, exactly, how would I been able to even know to the points to be able to even get there? So clearly the preceding powers have done exactly what they were supposed to do. Not the preceding energies have done everything they needed to do. So isn't it the 1123? What's so confusing? Who are the elders you're speaking about? What are these rabbis? I don't know nothing about these people. They weren't there for me. They left me to starve for all I care. They left me to hell for all I care. In fact, even your people who went with these people who told you that they were your elders, what did they do? They did not betray, backstab, and hurt you the same way they hurt me. So you know they're hurting you, and then you want to come and hurt me because they're hurting you. Make it make sense then. Make it make sense then. Ta. I felt like that was really Archangel Michael unloading, if anything. If anything. Really. But it's giving that energy. It's giving that energy where it's like people really are not able to channel. They're not able to be. They're not able to see who they are, what they're doing, or anything like that. Like they're too afraid to be themselves, too afraid to show their face, too afraid to. And it's just like all this paranoia, all this fear, all this anxiety, and them trying to profit off of me, and it's not working because they're just not working. But they want to act like we're arguing back and forth, like, oh, we're not finna argue back and forth, bitch. I'm stopping you. That's what it is. I'm stopping you, and this is your last chance, and that's it, and it's been done. See, I couldn't even pull the card out properly, but the card fell right here. Oh, peace, solitude, and security is what this means. Peace, solitude, and security is what this means. Do you understand that? Peace, solitude, and security, things that I wasn't able to feel before, that you just would not let me feel. I didn't even get a fucking chance to fucking feel solitude, happiness. But it's been within me, growing and growing and growing and growing, just waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, she's been waiting. She's been waiting. And the thing about it is that every time I'm about to, she wants to go and blame the animals and I'm like, excuse me, you clearly did not understand the whole reason to why you even had animals. You clearly never understood the reason to even why you had pets. You clearly didn't even understand the reason to why you were in relationships to begin with, just for you to be able to come against me and think that I wasn't even doing something, just to be able to assume that I didn't even have you in my heart, just to be able to even assume that. That was stupid, that was dumb, that was out of this world. And it is funny at first, right? And then what happens? And that's the danger in it. And instead of staying disciplined to yourself and being for real about what the fuck you're doing, you want to. And the ancestors spoke and said, yeah, they's doing too much, and they talking about you. And then that's the funny part. You think I'm talking to myself, and that's the saddest part. That's the saddest part. Ain't that the saddest part? Ain't that the saddest part? Still not crying, still not hurt. And the funny part about it is that, oh, the magic is backfiring. You mean whenever I'm not fucking filming? Literally, I don't have to post the videos. I could just be filming and having a good time. I could be going around and filming and having a good time. I could go out on dates. I go on parks. I can do anything. I was going to say clubs, but I could do anything. And I could film it and it'll be fine. And the magic is not backfiring and everything is fucking fantastic. And you're going to meet your new love very soon, right? And then once I meet my new love, it's like, oh shit, all hell breaks fucking loose, right? And then every time I'm not filming and I decide to go watch YouTube, what happens? Oh shit, they're on. And they're doing some shit and talking shit and doing all this shit and acting like they have some sort of semblance of power over it. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys are stuck in hell. You're stuck in hell. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell you guys. You want to continue watching that shit? You want to continue doing that shit? You want to continue being in those intentions? All right, then you're stuck in hell. You're stuck in hell. And that's the part that you guys keep missing. But you guys want to... Oh, I want to block being a woman because if I'm a woman... That's dumb. That's retarded. See, I'm telling you, these people are trying to make me out to be a man. It's so annoying. It's beyond me. Because they just want to act like... They literally just want to act like I am them. And that's all it is. But when I said they, them, they didn't understand what I meant by that. I meant that I wasn't gonna be able to conform to a gender specific norm at the time. But they wanted to make it seem like I was transgender or something. Like, make it make sense, bro. What? 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 That's why I don't want to hear none of that shit, because it's dumb. It's daft. It's retarded. You want to stay on that shit? Stay on that. You don't want to heal it? It's going to get worse. And just repeating it gives you cancer. Period. So you're too scared of it? That's it. That's it. And that's the issue. Y'all fed yourself fear so much you actually accepted a tumor. Can you imagine? But then me being accurate, representing the information apparently to the culture that I am in, to be able to then feed everybody a little bit of my grain, to be able to be like, here's some of my grain, here's some of my grain, here's some of my grain. Make sure you're not starving. Make sure that you're okay. Here you go. I'm going to give you some of this information. I know it's not going to make sense right now, but I know it's going to soon. Here's some of this information. You're going to need to know this at some point. And I'm giving everybody information. I'm giving everybody, and you literally are cursing me to death. And then you're continuing to, in order to try and assume that I don't know what the fuck I know. Leave me. What's the issue? This empress is heartbroken. But you said it though. That's what y'all be saying. See? See? See what happens? See what happens? See what happens? Every time you guys assume that you can experiment on me, you go to hell. And I know I said that. I know how I said that too. I'm tired of y'all thinking, oh, she's possessed. She's possessed. I'm christened, actually. I'm baptized. And you know something very important that Jesus once said was that you could get baptized by light. Now, I love that. I love that. I love that he said that, because then it helps me also understand the particulars of mana. Mana being kind of like the particles and the very beingness of our material realm that we kind of require, that the angels is angel food. You hear that? You hear that? Ooh. But y'all be playing. Y'all be thinking that this is a game and I'm some sort of like, and I don't get it. Like, okay, so somebody lied to you, and as if I've never been lied to before. People have lied to me plenty. People have lied to me to my face. People have literally pretended to be other people in front of me. Isn't that the same thing? But when people are literally not putting themselves in their own shoes, but they want to put themselves in my shoes and they can't handle it, what happens? They want to drop all their burdens, the same burdens that they couldn't carry before. Can you imagine? The same burdens they could not carry before. They wanted to use my power to carry, failed, and then decided to drop the burdens on me. Make it make sense. So I can't explain the paranoia. I can't explain the irrationality. I cannot. And I'm not going to. Maybe that's why I can't. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm saying. But people don't want to hear me though. They want to say whatever they want to say. They want to call me all sorts of names. They want to say whatever the fuck. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. And then they want to be able to, you see? What is this that they're trying to say that I'm not interested in? what is this that they're trying to say that I'm not interested in? Because I know they're gonna try and spread some bullshit anyway, so I might as well just post this so that y'all hear the truth, and then y'all hear what the fuck they're gonna say, so that if they start saying it, because they will start saying it, they're just gonna know the truth, okay? You're just gonna know the fucking truth that I'm fucking done with this shit. Like, I'm really actually fucking tired because I'm sweaty. You can fucking see the light already. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to fucking go to, like, they act like this is some sort of, they really act like they can't. It's not that they're not able to or they cannot. It's purely the truth of what it is. They are simply obsessed. It's simply what it is. They are obsessed. The only way that I can be able to help them is if they actually came up to me face to face and be real with me. And I'm talking in person. And the only time that I'll be able to talk to them in person is if they actually communicate with me in person. I don't know what these people's issue is about meeting other people in person and it being too hard. If it's too hard, maybe it's sus. Maybe it's sus. Maybe if it's too fucking hard and you have to force yourself to fucking do it, it's fake. But they can't think that far. So what they think I don't want, or what they're trying to say I don't want, is to be single. But then when I say I'm not interested, they go, oh, well, she doesn't want to be single. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't understand how they be making all these irrational ass thoughts, and see how fast that cycle closed? I don't understand how they be so quick to make these irrational ass fucking thoughts. I don't understand. It's literally the basis of reality. Like, how are you missing the point on this one? And for you to be constantly giving yourself the same excuse to be able to repeat the same mistakes just to be able to drive yourself insane, like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm saying, okay, so maybe that does make sense because apparently that works, right? If you continuously do the wrong thing multiple times for the rest of your fucking life, I guess that does drive you insane, right? Yeah, see, I'm saying, like, and that's basically what they want me to feel. And I'm like, I've already felt that. I don't know what the fuck the issue is. I'm saying they find it such an issue. They try to pull me to hell and they're like, wait, she's already been there. Like, literally every time. Every time they're like, wait a second, wait. If you've already been there, then how come? How come? I'm like, well, I didn't ask your child to go ahead and start. I'm saying, I didn't tell these fucking people to start doing all this fucked up shit. I didn't go around telling people to go kill people. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why the commandments are made. And I'm pretty sure when I was there, I had to follow the rules as well. How come that I had to follow all the rules? I had to follow all the laws. I had to follow everything exactly to the T. But now everybody else feels as if they have to, they can make leeway if they come through me. Make it make sense. How would you even be able to think that way? I don't get it. Because that's clearly a failure from the get-go. But then they want to act like they were there from the beginning and they got midway and they somehow made, like, you never made it. You never even made it to the point where you were able to actually communicate with me effectively. You never even got to that point. And yet to be able to really look at me and be able to think, oh, well, she's just jealous. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Y'all abandoned me. Y'all left me. Y'all thought that I was I don't know what the fuck you guys thought. Like, for real. Like, see, there's judgment on this shit because I really don't know what the fuck this was. My presence, my very presence was so annoying to you. So y'all wanted me out of the, like, reality. Y'all wanted me dead. But y'all want to act like that's not what y'all wanted, but that's exactly what the fuck happened. But it's so funny to y'all, and up until you realize just how bad it is, because y'all act like you weren't in the position to begin with. So you act like you didn't put yourself there. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Even I had to be able to get out of the position I was in before because I had to be able to move forward from what it was. I had to be able to take care and clean up for myself. See, cycle been complete. The cycle has been complete for like 4 years, dude. It's been done for like 20,000 years. It's been so done. It's been so done, bro. It's been so done that people are actually feeling the wrath now. It's been so done. That's how bad it is. And they're trying to claim like any of their fucking muscles are more powerful than the truth. that they have within. Make it make sense. I'm trying to say, yeah, if you don't know how to handle real power and you don't know how to handle real responsibility and you don't know how to handle real life, maybe it's not meant for you to handle. Maybe it's not your life. Maybe it's not your destiny. I don't understand how you get lost in the idea of somebody else's love life. How do you get lost in the idea of somebody else's love life? You're not healing anyone. And by trying to say, oh, well, this, people aren't healing from that. No, you're actually traumatizing them. Okay? You're actually traumatizing them, making them feel worse, and then having the resentment build up in your own life. And then it causes you particularly to have the cancer that you're trying to then cause other people. That's all it is. It's all it is. And instead of seeing the truth for what the fuck it is, you want to be able to fight me though. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. It's that simple. And this is exactly what they thought I was doing to myself though. But they thought that me talking to the phone or what? I'm saying, if my phone can't handle it, my phone won't be able to handle it. Let's be real. When I used to be really angry, yeah, there was a time where I was actually angry. I actually got to that little level of anger, right? I actually broke my phone. Can you imagine? I broke my own phone because I was so angry. I was so angry. But people always think that I'm talking about something else. So I'm wondering, what is it that... Literally, just to call yourself something that I don't understand why you would feel as if you needed to prove yourself so bad that you had to attempt to protect yourself using words that you knew were going to be able to harm you. Make it make sense? I just don't understand. There's nothing to understand. That's why I don't understand it. There's nothing to understand about it, you know? As in, like, I'm not going to understand anything about nothing, okay? I'm not going to sit there and understand anything about nothing, all right? I'm not just gonna sit there and waste my time like I used to. See? And that's what they wanted me to say because I was busy paying attention to this because my fingernail. See? Like, that's what I mean. Every single time, no matter what the fuck I do. That's why I have to express myself freely. Because back then, no matter how I move, no matter where I turn to, no matter where I speak, no matter where I go, bro, these people want to nitpick and choose and pick and what is right, what is wrong, where's left, where's right. And I'm like, aren't I the one that's showing you the way? Okay, so if you don't want to know the way, then let me go. But they don't want to let me go, so I'm like, okay, like, let me show you the way. They don't want to let me show them the way, and I'm like, okay, leave. And they don't want to leave, so I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's like literally like trying to kick somebody out of your house on purpose, but then it's also not your house. I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. So somebody who truly believes that they're going to lose their position because they feel like and that's where I stop caring. And that's where I stop caring. That's where I'm like, okay, well, I don't give a fuck about you then. Because like see? I don't know what to tell y'all. Somebody really miss you, Jay. What's that about? Constantly sending me that fucking message. Let him text me then. You text me then. Let y'all text me then. What's the issue? Y'all can't text me. Why? Okay. Because every time they want to go because she's single or because she's dating someone. No, maybe it's because I don't want to talk to y'all. Maybe I don't want to talk to y'all. See? They act like because I don't want to talk to them that I'm killing their relationship. But then they want to also go, oh, well, that this is no. This is what it is. That's what's going to happen. You see what happens? And now I'm free. So what relationship? Clearly they don't have a relationship with anyone. Not their animals, not their pets, not God, not themselves, not me, not no one. It's that simple, because there's a limit. Especially ones with excessiveness. And just because you think you're going to break free and now you're going to be free. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to have to work harder. Work harder then. Work harder. What's the issue? Work harder. That's what's going to happen. Fuck your relationship. Work harder. Fuck your relationship. Work harder. Go work harder. Yeah, everybody who go and work harder. Go keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. What's the issue? What's the issue? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What's the issue? What's the issue? What happened? What happened? What happened? Tall, what happened? Tall, what happened? Tall, what happened? Oh. Instead of learning how to use your brain, instead of actually learning how to use your intellect, instead of actually learning how to use your mind, instead of actually learning how to use your heart, your spirit, your soul, your mind, your just being in general, being a good person, just being a good person in general, just not thinking bad thoughts. Just don't think bad thoughts. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Yeah, stop being in depression. It's not that hard. Stop trying to kill yourself. It's not that hard. Oh, when you go, if you try to kill yourself, you're just gonna go to hell. I thought that's what you wanted. Oh, well. I guess I'm not the one that you should be afraid of then. Oh. I guess I'm not the one that you should be afraid of then. I guess I'm not the one that you should be afraid of then. See, that's the thing. After all these years of me, and that's the saddest part. I was 17. I was still fresh. I was still in my innocence at the time. Really sweet innocence. And you could really see how I was struggling. I was talking about leaving the house and how things were stressing me out. How I really wanted to get into the point in my life where I could really feel like I was in my purpose again. I was really getting on my shit. And I was 17, and it was after that racist pedophile nigga put all that black magic on me. And it's really irritating because the same type of magic he tried to put on me was the same type of magic that they all decided to go and use against me, making make sense then. And that's the part that I'm really getting fucked up at. That's the part that I'm really fucked up at, because I told them this nigga does cocaine. He does black magic. He's the devil worshiper. I rebuke the fucking image of the devil. I said we're not gonna deal with this. He does black magic. He's like trying to attach me to him. I have to fight these demons. I have to separate myself from them. So I had to separate myself from them. And when I did, and then I came back, they acted like I was brand new. And who was I? And what was going on? But then when they had tried to make it seem like they were cloned, now that's the part that they really fucked me up at. Because then they thought that they were just going to get away with it. They just thought that they were going to get away with it by catfishing me. And that's where the line was drawn. Because I already had trauma with that. Thank you. I'm good on that. I'm good on hearing all you guys complaining and attempting to worship me, because I don't know what it is that you guys want from me. You guys are the ones who fucking look what you did to me, and then now you're like, what? Like, just to break my heart, right? Just to be able to make me feel as if I'm not good enough to be able to stand up for who I am, right? And see, that's why it doesn't work with me. It just doesn't work with me. It's not that I'm possessed or I'm making it up or something. No, it's that I actually know how to deal with my emotions, and I actually know how to be able to handle the conversation I need to be able to handle to be able to move forward in my life and progress. and I already knew what the fuck was going on, and I didn't need people to come and warn me and panic in my fucking face. I didn't need any of that. I didn't need any of that. So for y'all to make this look like a last will and testament for something that I don't even understand. What is it? What you it's a death wish. They're all wishing death upon themselves. And they want me to stop it. But when I was there, almost practically doing the same thing as them, but not really, right? Not really, because I got out, right? So clearly I did something different. But that's what they can't understand that for the life of them. Like, it's too difficult for them to articulate in their brains. Anyway, the divine masculines that were stuck there are free now. And the divine feminines that were stuck there are free now. The only ones left there are karmics. And they're just going to be saying the same shit over and over and believing in their lives until they're, actually crazy. This is to God. Yeah. Basically, this is what's showing up is that, yeah. Basically, I already had my, exactly. Yeah, I only grew from the love that I got from my twin. Yeah, as these people were constantly trying to cause internal conflicts with me. And that's the part that got me. Is like, they're always going, well, she healed from internal conflict. When she healed from internal conflict, bitch, I wasn't even watching your channel. I've been chilling by myself in bed, trying to work on myself, battling the same fucking things that you're sending me. And then when I come to tell you to stop, you're telling me, well, there's something is going on with them and I have no idea. And it's like, and then they're like, well, everybody already knows what this person is doing. And I'm like, actually, no, you are manipulating people into believing things that is not true in order to make yourself look better. And that's basically it. That's all it is. And they cannot, for the life of them, just take it. They want me to be able to speak it so that they would be able to break the curse. But the curse gets worse when I say it, because that's how dumb these people have been. If I have to tell you how to live your life, you're done. You get me? I'm out.